Hey, nanny, nanny, dilly, dilly. How's your roller coaster going?
Fatality.
Pretty good.
I'm surprised you didn't play Tropical Tycoon.
Fatality.
It's too close to reality.
Huh? Too close to reality. Trump Tycoon. That's the next one.
No matter how nice of a dictator I am. At the end of the day, no worse than Trump.
You know, I mean, I don't know how the game works, but you mean,
I give free healthcare, I give free rations, I give free housing.
yeah, see, that's a lot nicer.
Military and guarantee education and all that stuff. It's just
So you're a socialist communist. There you go.
yeah. But also I compete capitalistically on the global stage. At one point in the game, I had a bigger military or a stronger military than the Americans, and I was literally China's number one.
That's the thing. Yes, control.
They were more worried about me than they were more worried about America.
That's the thing. We spend like almost 3 times as much than China.
In the game, I also made it so like the military is like one of the best jobs to have in the game
How you doing, Mark?
for the citizens.
Somebody thought this video
So,
would make for great
Obviously,
internal
a whole bunch of people want
communications.
to enlist. And I'm pretty sure I made it
I'm
mandatory
looking at you,
enlistment.
Mr. Tommaso.
One like authoritative
This is where
thing
the
that I
magic
did, but I
happens.
was like mandatory enlistment.
Anyway, I've been here for 24 years now.
But after that, I
I've
was
always
like,
been here.
you also get free
And
education.
through
You know
those
what's
years,
funny, though,
we've made
is,
astonishing discoveries.
One of
Authored
those
studies
northern
of
countries do it. I don't know if it's
and in all
Sweden.
this work, there's one
no,
thing
Switzerland.
we know,
Switzerland.
and
They're
that's
neutral,
how
but
little
they have
we truly
mandatory
know.
military
They
enlistment.
Rest
do.
assured, we're
And
committed
a
to
lot
keep
of
pushing the no
conservative
laws and rules of
Americans
reality
approve
until
of
we feel
that.
proud.
Yeah.
They
So,
like the idea that people
welcome.
have to serve in the
Assuming
military.
you have the necessary
A lot of our
clearance
allies have that.
and do follow the safety protocols.
A lot.
Mark Harvey says, paint.
Otherwise, bad
going
things
on,
will
Mark?
happen.
No, I don't.
Also has mandatory service and stuff, and Germany for a time did.
Research sector, huh?
No, I know. I
Home
get
of the
it.
Bureau
I get
for
it. I
Mad
get it.
Scientists.
It's just.
I mean, at one time we almost had mandatory military service. And then the 1960s draft protests break out. Cassius Clay changed his name to Muhammad Ali.
You know. Oh, God. I'm trying to think what I heard. Germans are watching America like Netflix show tonight. Yeah, it's wild. It's wild, boy. It is wild. And crazy. I watched it all live. How was this happening?
Still watching it.
Like the Super Bowl. But
Crazy so.
oh,
Ex-Nazis are looking at us like, those Americans are crazy, huh?
but what was it? Well, Muhammad Ali did something to attain peace between our country and some other country, which
It was a Muslim country, I remember, yeah.
yeah, he got terrorist release from like Saddam or something. Maybe that's Iran.
The behest of the American government, and he was like, I don't care, I'm going there, and he talked to them and prayed with them, and, you know,
Yeah, and they released.
was a child of Muslim and stuff, and or Islam, I should say, and negotiated with them, and they released the hostages. But Muhammad Ali would have been a great political figure if he didn't get fucked up so much.
Well, I mean, it's what. Besides that, fucking, if you look at it, like the things that the U.S. government declares socialism. Hey, unions, socialist communism. Hey, Martin Luther King, socialist communism. Fucking Muhammad Ali. It's basically the same. Maybe not exactly the same, but they try to throw him under the bus.
Think about it. I mean, if you ask the average American, does Muhammad Ali have a gold medal? They would ask for what? Like, organization, he does, under the name Cassius Clay before he changed his name. And the American government did everything they could to make sure that you do not remember that Muhammad Ali was an American big athlete.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I think a lot of you remember he's an American athlete.
Well, American Olympic athlete, he's a gold medalist. But after he changed his name and he moved to Canada and he dodged the Vietnam draft, America went on a huge smear campaign and basically denounced his gold medals and didn't want to recognize him as a gold medalist anymore.
I don't know. I would just, out of assumption, if someone's like, does Muhammad Ali have a gold medal? And I would have been like, yeah, for boxing.
Muhammad Ali doesn't. Cassius Clay does. That's how it is.
Yeah, but if you're at a trivia contest, no one's gonna be like, oh no, he has it under.
That's how the Olympic organization identifies it too. They don't recognize Muhammad Ali as an Olympic athlete. They recognize Cassius Clay because that was Muhammad Ali's whole argument about not going to the Vietnam draft. You're drafting Cassius Clay. Cassius Clay no longer exists. I'm Muhammad Ali.
I mean, fair enough. I just don't still think. I think in trivia setting. Oh, I got killed.
Yep.
I got killed, Mark. Gabba gabba goo. Gabba gabba goo, Mark. Oh wait, I'm gonna change this to top chat. It's on. Oh no, it is on top. No, we need all chat, not top chat. Otherwise, for some reason, yeah, there is no new messages. It ignores messages. Politicians, welcome to the stream. Who's fucking? Hey, you throwing shit? My job to throw shit, some bitch. Wait, what? Where I want to go? I don't want to go yet. Trump showed up, show blowing up last 3 Yeah. He did, and they did, and everyone did. Remove what like a tumor? Nah, he's gonna need to be moved like a fucking... I don't know. Yeah. You don't need him, but people are gonna think it's painful to remove him.
Yeah, Kanye again, of course. No one cares about that.
Kanye Kalis?
Yeah, Kim and Kanye again divorced.
Oh yeah, apparently people put up the rumor that he's cheating on her with Jeffree Star. They put up the
fucking Asian cafe. Gabby's obsessed with watching this Asian cafe.
Everything she does is so delicate and like so precise and so satisfying. God.
But do you know Jeffree Star? Huh? Yeah, people are rumoring that he cheated on her with Jeffree Star. Give me 1 minute. That's the sad and crazy part, is Kanye, the crazy dude, when he lost, just accepted he lost. He didn't go all fucking rogue, like, calling on his supporters to fucking burn down the fucking America. Unlike some people we know, I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going.
So I got my dog's piss test back today.
Cool. Is he on marijuana?
That's what Gabby said. He goes, she on marijuana? But no, they were testing her for Lyme disease and she's asymptomatic.
What's that mean?
She has it, but it's not affecting anything.
Ah.
Dogs can get it, just live with it. Or humans get it, eventually it's just gonna start fucking with your nervous system.
Yeah. Although it's very hard. I don't know if it is really hard, but it seems like a lot of people who I know who had Lyme disease, like they've gone through doctors so much where like it takes so long before they're like, oh, you have Lyme disease.
Yeah, for humans there's a lot more tests that you have to go through. Because the way it attacks humans, it attacks our nervous system. It doesn't necessarily affect dogs. You have to test. Talk to your dog. Nah, they were just testing for Lyme.
Arf. Mark's like, I'm a dog, don't drug test me. Click clack, booty back. Driver like it's hot.
Questions recently regarding HRAs. What are you for? Do you always need to wear them? And what's the deal with the Hedron resonance anyway?
This guy's drunk.
I,
Oh god, he actually is really drunk. Knocking over bottles.
despite what you may have heard, HRAs are not monitoring devices. We're not tracking your movements or listening to your conversations while you're wearing them. We do that regardless whether or not you're wearing an HRA. Think of them as,
What do you do for
as a life preserver. Only instead of water, the thing HRAs protect you from is,
What the hell is this?
Constantly changing labyrinth. You never pass through.
This is trippy. I entered the Shining Paint. I have no idea where I was. Ow. Hmm.
All I need to do is be Pope to the solution. If a solution is even possible.
Hmm. Hmm. Communication department. So, like, how am I supposed to get there? What?
Hi.
Hi.
What's up?
I'm fighting a big old baddie.
The back daddy.
Big old baddie fatty. Damn it. Did I complete this?
Okay.
Am I in the right spot? I don't... I'm in the communicator.
Because you have a vaccine.
Destroy his nodes.
Damn.
I honestly don't know what I'm supposed to be destroying here.
Your life.
GT, what's up? It's you. No, I've been doing that already. But it says go to communication department and destroy his nodes. And I don't know, I killed everything. It's...
Oh my god, can I? Thing?
How you doing, GT?
So the D-gens from Upstate tried to raid the Capitol building today. Hello, it's me, GT. I can see it in your eyes. Gabby, win the lottery. Just do it. Win the lottery. And all I ask is a new
What,
computer.
me?
Yeah.
You're the fuck-
I don't,
The Powerball and Mega Million, unless someone won it yesterday, are up to 400 million each.
yeah, go play Powerball because your anxiety will not let you forget to go play Powerball. Because it's up to 400 million. And
Forget. I mean, all I do is forget.
it's up to 400
No.
and all I ask is you buy a new computer. You can have the rest. Well, no, I do need a new CPU.
That's what.
Yeah. I mean, it's been an issue for a little bit, but I think that's... Well, I mean, come on, motherfucker. You win 400 million and you don't let me buy a new computer. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Is it glitched out? Because I just don't see it.
Huh? I think I'm in center. City center, yeah. Very close to city center.
I'm in the fucking area.
I have level ups. 30. I feel like I want 10. Probably that.
What do you do now?
So I have Johnny Silverhand's gun, and there's
Oh, now you're playing Cyberpunk.
yeah. So I have Johnny Silverhand's gun, and it says hold down the mouse button. It's a charge weapon. And, yeah, it does.
Oh, yes, no, it's completed. Nice. So you're saying what happens with the hits gun?
So, like, it's supposed to have a charge shot.
Yeah.
It's like, So yeah, there's. I have Johnny Silverhand's gun, and you're supposed to be able to charge it, like charge shoot it, and it won't let me do that. I think this fucking reset settings too. I'm kind of poopy.
Kinda poopy. Poopity scoopity, bruh.
There's no logic to this.
Bruh. How you guys doing? You guys having a good old revulsion day?
Similar to an iceberg, what you see is not what you always get. Regardless, this place is vitally important to the Bureau. Most information on the astral plane is classified, but we can talk in broad strokes, keeping in mind that these are staggeringly complex systems, and simplification does them no justice. Now, the white, non-space, the ever-present inverted black pyramid. The board, all linked, intrinsically tied to the oldest house, tied to the director, the process of choosing a director, tied to all objects of power in terms of who controls them.
Lindsey Graham is drunk and he's talking now.
Yes.
Huh? What?
Graham is drunk and he's talking on stage right now.
Is he?
Yeah.
What's he saying?
He's just rambling.
You sure he's drunk or just crazy?
Everyone's like, is he drunk right now? And then like 2 minutes later, they're like, he's drunk as fuck. And like, dude, just watch him, he's drunk. Dude, everyone's been throwing his tweet in his face for the past 6 hours about if we give Trump a nomination, we'll lose the House, the Senate, the White House, and our democracy. He tweeted that when they nominated Trump.
Yeah.
Back in 2016, everyone's been throwing that in his face today.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, if I was him, I'd be getting drunk in my fucking office too. Like, well, I'm done. I'm done.
By my actions, that maybe I, above all others in this body, need to say
his
this.
options if he should come out as
Joe
gay.
Biden and Kamala Harris are lawfully elected and will become the President and the Vice President of the United
Just the
States
thing I've been waiting
on
for
January
this
the
entire time.
20th.
Did he just say that he didn't become president? I don't know.
What an extraordinary moment that
He's
we
already
just saw
recognized by
on
his
Capitol
president.
Hill,
He's just rambling.
where Senator Lindsey Graham, the Republican who has so often been by the president's side, but as he said, what a journey it's been, because he's sometimes been with the president, sometimes not. Let me pause that thought because I want to hear what the Vice President, Mike Pence, has to say. Let's listen.
Gosar and the senator from Texas, Mr. Cruz, and others be sustained. Is there a second? There is. Clerk will call the roll.
Ms. Baldwin. Mr. Barrasso.
So they're starting to vote. Is Garrett Hake still with us, our Capitol Hill correspondent?
Mrs. Blackburn.
Garrett, so they're voting the roll call.
Blumenthal.
What's the
Whatever.
An early hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is subjective. But that was fast proven wrong. It's an actual place, not a construct of the mind, even though it is with our minds that we enter and experience it. But then one could argue that that's the case with all reality. We've been able to record footage of the astral plane by monitoring the brain activity of those experiencing it. That is the only concrete material that has come out of the astral plane expeditions. Apart from one shocking exception. In the astral plane footage, we're always in the vicinity of the pyramid. We've concluded that this, not the entire plane, is what the board controls. We have glimpsed movement, native species, always in the distance, and yet contact was made. We don't have footage of this, a technical malfunction, but when one of our astronauts returned, a brain cloud, an astral fugue, had hitchhiked a ride in his head. It ruptured out, killing the subject in question. It's a relentless predator, pursuing thoughts, minds, lethal to those the entity feeds on. Proper containment protocols are to be observed when dealing with it.
No, say one thing, what is it?
GT, you can say whatever you want. Gloves are off tonight. Dude.
The word that describes this is the back. Repeat the word. The name of the sound. Place it in the house. After the sound,
Look at, oh, an active recorder.
I can't believe they keep that thing here.
the fuck that was. Oh. Oh. I see what I'm doing here. Or what I was supposed to do. The comic for Emperor's thing. I don't belittle myself with the presidency. Oh, what am I doing?
I'm just so distracted. Like, I have my game open. I started doing a quest.
Go for it. Like I said, I don't waste my time with bullshit. I'm Emperor. Oh, I can do everything. Most people just believe in me. It's all over. That's all it has to be.
Donald Trump just banned Pence's chief of staff from the White House.
Did you?
I can't stop. I can't stop. I can't.
I know. Did you see that? Melania's.
Apparently 3 different people
Quit.
resigned. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's drunk. Dude, he's like swaying while he's like yelling and.
I think he's just having a heart attack, honestly.
Well, yeah, dude, he's been. Dude. Oh, God damn. Oh, I see it. There we go.
What was the Bureau doing with that thing?
Guaranteed to get reelected. Oh, you guys want to vote for me? 2024. We'll do it. I just don't want to spend all the money.
Damn it! We need backup down here.
Marshall, are you still there?
So you better start fundraising.
We're so close. We need to hurry.
Payne, you can be my vice president. Although I probably should pick a more conservative person to gain those people who don't trust us. That's not how it works. Don't spread false lies. Fucking, I do run someone will hang on, they'll be like, Banks said this.
He said he was born at sea like a Viking.
I was born in my country, in my state of America. I don't say that now because people don't want to. I don't want to be, doxed. Well, I would. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm the smartest or best person for the job, but what I would do is hire the people that would be what?
That he just hired the best. And then he fired them. And then he fired them.
Yeah, but see, he fires people because they disagree with them. That's the inconsistency. Is he says bullshit, but if anyone disagrees with him, they're fired. Like, that's literally what he does. It's like, I'll hire the best people, but this is what I say is gonna happen, and if anyone disagrees with me, they're fired. That's the thing, is I would listen to them. And I would build a non-partisan party, even like I don't agree with people. I would rather get people who I don't agree with than to stack the stack of decks with people I agree with and can't see the outside perspective. Because I ain't gonna claim that I know it all, honestly. No one does. Those who do, often, are bad leaders and stupid people. They gotta go here. I am back. Hmm?
That's good. Pence unfollowed Trump on Twitter and changed his header to Biden Harris. Oh my god, the level of pettiness!
Well, I mean, let's be honest, is really what Pence is doing is separating himself from Trump at this point. You know, like the whole thing, like people say, people remember the last thing you did. That's what he's trying to do. He already knows Trump's gonna throw him under the bus, so. The only thing I still love about this, though, is the theory that people tossed around was Trump was gonna resign, making Pence the president to pardon him. Well, that looks like it's out the window now, baby.
got an idea of how you can repay me.
What?
This chick said, I don't know how to repay you. I got how to repay me. There's a bed over there.
You pervert.
Excuse me?
You're
I'm
pervert.
averse to using objects of power. I don't want to.
Whoa. I only said that because they offered a nudity filter, and it wasn't just about tits. It was about dicks. It was about dicks and butts. It was about dicks and butts too.
Possibly change the labyrinth.
Your stream's gonna
No
get
one
pulled.
but the binder, and those the binder invites, can ever pass through.
Look, I believe in freedom of sexuality.
The things
So do I.
Darling studies.
But YouTube doesn't.
The danger and the risk
Hey,
involved.
I'm willing to roll the
Call
dice.
for every measure of security and protection I could bring to the table. The maze.
That's what I said. Like, I don't even thought, but apparently there's a mod.
I gave.
You know that one girl in Cyberpunk? Yeah, you have to be a girl to get with.
Yeah.
Well, apparently mods made it so that you can be a male character to get with her.
Good, because she's the hottest one in the fucking game, dude. Like, it's frustrating. Like, Pan Am's all nice and stuff, but dude, that chick is fine.
Well,
We're gonna get that mod.
I don't know. But some people were upset about it. You know, saying they're changing the sexuality.
I don't give a fuck.
They said they're changing the sexuality of a character to complete to heterosexual male normity.
Alright.
And hey, I'm just trying to drive point my thing, which you keep interrupting, you fucktard.
Okay. And that is?
I prefer Assassin's Creed model of basically pansexual with any romantic character available. You can be gay, straight, bi, pansexual.
I think there is some locked out to you that you can't do.
No, not in these new ones.
Did you do the chick at the hunting lodge?
At the what?
At the hunting lodge?
Yeah, you could do her. I'm dating the other girls, so I can't date like that's the thing in town. Like that's the one thing in town. If you're dating someone, you
I did the hunting one first, and then I did Ranvi, so I still got both.
yeah, but see, that's the thing is I could do the Renvi, the hunting lady, and the baker dude, but I'd have to break up with Renvi, and what she says is like, hey, if you break up with me, it's done. We're not getting back together.
Yeah, I got both. You suck.
Well, I mean, I broke up with her and did it just to test it, but no, yeah, I didn't know there was, because before that, there was no civilizations. I was just banging everyone. I didn't know there was gonna be, like, I didn't know they were gonna be, like, an official couple in town. But, hey, that's the thing. There's the 3 people in town, and it's an official couple. But still, is my point, it's the same thing, is you can date whoever you want, regardless of gender. You can be male and date male characters, or bang male characters. You can be female and bang female characters, or you know, vice versa, everything. Anything goes. There's no actually limit.
Welcome to the research sector of the Federal Bureau of Control. I'm Dr. Casper Darling, head of research.
Yeah, GG,
Somebody thought this video would
like, hey, I'm a Viking. I'm gonna beg everyone who's possibly banging in that game.
So,
that is the sexiest chick.
This is where the magic
Oh,
happens.
you can.
Anyway, I've been here for 24 years now.
I think
I've always been here. And through those years, we've made astonishing discoveries.
They should be.
Authored studies of great
That's what I'm saying. They
importance.
should be
In all this
people.
work,
Because it's apparently, like you said, it's based on a board game.
we truly know. Rest assured, we're committed to keep pushing the known laws
And people say it's
borders of
established
reality
that she's a
and to make the
lesbian.
Bureau proud.
Bo!
So,
Good to see you, man. How
welcome.
you been? I've been doing good. How
Assuming
you doing?
have the necessary clearance, and And to follow the safety protocols.
We're just having a discussion about video game sexuality.
Bad things will happen.
While I'm watching this video. And we're talking about how some people are saying, you know, whether straight or gay, they don't think that character should be modded to change. Because there are characters that are straight that has also been modded to be gay, and I'm sure there's people who say that shouldn't happen. I prefer the openness pansexual way.
We've been able to record
whether, like, you know, it could be bisexual, like, because, like, there's a line in there somewhere. I don't really understand where that line comes, but I'm not that person, so I don't know.
The astral plane footage, we're always in the vicinity of the pyramid.
But, you know, I prefer the concept.
Is what the board controls.
Every character should be open to every, you know, if there's a romantic option, I don't know. I mean, yeah, it makes sense for certain, like, if you want to drive a narrative, you can do that. Like, people do have sexualities, but I just like that Assassin's Creed kind of does that. They're just like, look, we're just gonna be open as fuck. If there's a sexual option with any character, any romantic character, you can do it.
Proper containment protocols must be observed when dealing with it.
I mean, some games do.
And like what's it called? Mass Effect.
Yeah, some games do, and then some games like Cyberpunk do have, you know, are a bit more open in sexuality, because there's a lot of games that are just closed off. It's always male, female, you know, and you know, so it's, I don't know, I mean, maybe a step forward, but I also feel like kind of a step backwards, and especially in 2021, you know, or like, hey, you can be anything in this world, especially video, like that's what I'm saying, in video games, if you're an age degree, there was no discrimination. Well, see, that's the thing, they're not in ancient Greece, but when they were in Origins, where it was ancient Greece, I did know that. And no, like, that's what I just say, like, when people were like, homosexuality didn't exist, and it's like, no, in ancient Greece, it was very commonplace for people to take wives for procreation, and then male lovers for sex. It's just a thing they did. I don't know.
Like, actually, the character I'm talking to right now, I actually know from walkthroughs that this character can only be seduced by a female character. But yet, the conversations that we're having are very flirtatious. It's like, so suppose I did want a relationship with my character. It's like, so I can't just because I'm not a female character. So what's with this flirtatious dialogue then? He's just cocktease?
I mean, also with Cyberpunk, it's very odd because apparently you can be transgender.
It's only based on the inflection of your voice.
And that's what I was gonna say. And that's where people say it's transphobic, because that's where some people, not all people, but some people say it's transphobic because they're basing your gender on your voice, and you know, that's normative gender stereotypes of like, hey, men have low voices and women have high.
It should be like, what does this character identify as? He, she, they or them. Like,
well, yeah, they should just have like, yeah, a slider or a definitive thing. But then also, like, I don't know, they want to avoid a lot of issues while trying to seem progressive. Because in reality, and you know, I, I try not to judge anyone, of course. But the video game probably doesn't want to get deep enough of like, hey, if someone, you know, has a penis but identifies as a female, which is okay by me, I'm not judging, then are the female characters who are saying they're lesbians will do, like, you know, it's, you know, and apparently it's all just about voices, you know, which is very weird. But again, you know, it puts it in like they kind of would skate around the issue in certain ways. And I don't know how that worked. I haven't played the game, I don't have the game, so I can't test it, but I am curious. How does that work? If I have a penis but identify as female, will she date me?
Hey, Corpse?
What up, Corpse Cupcake? I mean, I don't. We're talking about what's the game name? I forget. Cyberpunk. But overall, it's like, how do they identify? Like, I don't know how the game I know the game identifies by voice, but I don't know how.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah, Cyberpunk. But I don't know how they how much they distinguish between those characters. Like you said, if you want to date a woman who's clearly
like Judy, the character that, so for that character in particular, you need to have a feminine body with a feminine voice.
So it means you can't have a penis.
Yeah.
So basically they invented a transphobic character?
Yeah, and see, it almost makes the game more problematic by putting labels like that on it, though.
I see it. Another object of power? They're just standing there.
It does seem like by giving those choices and then making definitive rules.
Yeah, it makes the game way more problematic instead of just making any character seducible.
Yeah. Because literally she's a transphobic lesbian. Unless if you are one of those people who determine that, like, hey, you know, like, I don't know. Just still, I'm not gonna, you know, I don't want to put everyone in the box and name them off or anything, but. But how you doing, Corpse? I'm sorry you just came into some weird ass shit right here. But do you need a penis? I mean, Corpse, Corpse said, do you need a penis?
Yeah, I think you took it away.
No, I feel like you're just on top chat, not live chat.
No, I'm on live chat.
Alright, because if anything they block for me, they block for everyone else. Or like if you're blocked, I don't see it either. Nowadays. I'm doing good. The world's a bit crazy right now. But yeah, like, no, like, it's not like what they used to do, like YouTube used to do, where it's like this message is hidden. It's just either it's not there or it is there. At least from my channel. I don't know if other channels still have this message is hidden for review, but it's not giving me that option. Ever. It never gave me that option. But nonetheless, that's what she said. And then she said, how are we doing? Or how am I doing? But I'll include you in it. How you doing, Paint? Find a way into the room to blind the X-ray light box.
Ridiculous. It makes the Johnny Silver animal look like a bitch.
Yes, it is, and the world is watching. Oh my god. Of course, so many people from other countries have, well, at least 2, have messaged me from other countries saying, like, oh my god, what the fuck's going on in your country? Hey, Great Schedule. But yeah, they have messaged me and they were like, are you safe? Because I don't know if they know how big America is, that, you know, I'm not next to DC, but... So that means... No, I feel like that's probably still not unlocked. Oh, there we go.
Please state your name for the record. Paul Warren, and you are aware that exposure to the astral plane can result in death, disability, personal injury, corporeal entanglement, cognitive collapse, loss of ego, and partial to full dementia? Yeah. I am. And you acknowledge that your use of the astral conduit, aka the X-ray light box, is purely voluntary? Yes, I do. Perfect. Your suit is good? Yeah. Okay, you're all set. Open the door for Mr. Warren, please.
How's that whole look? Let me see. I like how they're like, hey, figure this out. So maybe, will you be purchasing Cyberpunk? I feel like I have a couple games, like I have this game to finish, I have a couple of the games to finish. I feel like I'll wait until it's gonna drop in price. I feel like it, huh?
Wait until what drops in price?
Cyberpunk?
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm just saying, you know, I feel like it's gonna drop in price soon. Huh? I don't know. What are you saying? Spit the fuck out.
Buy it now?
Yeah, if I buy it now, you'll pay for it?
I'm broke.
Oh, okay, cool. But I should spend full price on a game I don't need right now. Plus, I want Hitman 3 more than I want fucking...
Yeah, but
it's dead. I don't care if it's dead.
It's dead.
Cool, Cyberpunk's dead.
Damn.
You know what they've been talking about? Is June. June is when they're gonna have a real good update. This is what people leaked.
You know what? I'm gonna remember this every time you say that The Witcher 3 broke you. Cyberpunk broke. The Witcher 3 looks like trash.
Well, cool, because nothing from what I've seen Cyberpunk broke me.
No, you have to play it.
Maybe I wait till June till they fix it, and then I'll play it.
Likely story.
Yeah, it's like the story is June when they fix it, and then it's cheaper and fixed and looks better.
Hey, bud.
Yeah.
Fucking with you. I love you.
Huh?
I'm fucking with you. I love you.
I love you too. Well, I don't know. You're harassing me.
Where's my chick hair, huh?
I don't know. I'm losing all these points because I don't know how to see. Like, they don't tell me. This game's a little bit annoying. They don't really tell you how to do things. They're like, hey, do this. Okay, what button do I press? How do I do it? We're not gonna tell you that part. I'm just gonna tell you what to do. Oh, no, okay.
Alright, see, that's pretty fucking dope. That's ridiculous. So also for the chick romance, that romance. So I called her and I heard her on the phone, but I could also hear an echo. So I just kind of followed the echo and found her.
This is really cool too that I can seize enemies. They really did a horrible job explaining what it was, but it's really kind of a cool power. Basically, weak enemies I can take over, and they'll attack on my behalf. Huh?
Sorry. Like right there.
It says it's broken, but I think it looks okay. What, Cyberpunk?
I mean, I've been playing it, and you definitely see the glitches, and there's definitely rendering issues, and it's definitely janky. You gotta forgive it for a lot of things, but have I had fun, and do I like the story? Yeah.
Their brains were fried when I took over the
The game's
object.
fucking hilarious.
I'd put it on par with, well, I don't know. Essentially, like, I thought it had glitches, but it didn't really have as many glitches as I thought it did.
No, not as many as I thought it would.
But there are games that are released that do have a lot of glitches and stuff like that. So, you know, I wouldn't slam Cyberpunk as hard as, like, I would. And if I bought it, I wouldn't be that mad. Like, I wouldn't be, like, from what Paint says and everything, if I bought it whenever, I wouldn't be like, hey, this is a horrible game or anything. But also, I'd be playing on PC versus the people on PS4 or Xbox One. The thing is there's games I have to play and games I want to play. So it's a game that I'm gonna put on a little bit back catalog. I've literally last Hitman game, Hitman 2. I prepaid for the I don't know, Ultimate Edition or whatever, so I can play it 3 days before it was originally released. Like, it came with other content too, but that was one of the parts. Is like, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get this. I took days off from work. Well, I have this Control game. Hitman 3 comes out on the 20th. Which is what, like 14 days away. I also have Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I just finished Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I have the Star Wars game. I mean, I could look at all the games I do have to finish or to play. I have tons of them because they always end up on sale, and I'm like, yeah, that's a game I want. Let me buy it, and then, you know. So I also apparently have Assassin's Creed 3 Remaster. I don't think I bought that. I think that came free. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I didn't beat Batman Arkham Knight. There's one, which I could play. I did complete Dead Island, but I never streamed that. But I have that, and I have Dead Island Riptide. Never finished Skyrim. Never finished Fallout 4. Far Cry Primal. Graveyard Keeper's a fun game, but that's not really a game you just complete. Marvel Avengers does have an update, Kate Bait, that I want to play. There's also No Man's Sky that I do want to get back to. Scum too, but I feel like No Man's Sky is better. Dead Island a lot. Dead Island was great. I loved it. The first one. I didn't finish the second one. Like the Dead Island Riptide, I played a little bit. Didn't get far into that. I didn't complete Witcher 3. But I didn't complete all the DLC. So I have DLC for that. And they're gonna do an update for that. Red Redemption's a fun game, but that's also another multiplayer game. Let's see, Max Payne 3 didn't finish. Those are a couple, not just my Steam games. Let's look at the Epic games. And then I also have PlayStation games, like Shadow Mordor and whatever that they give me for PSN Plus library. We have Control, we have Jurassic World Evolution, which I think is just gonna be a chill game, but then we also have Rocket League if you want to ever play. Maneater, the shark game. Haven't finished that yet. Ancestors, haven't really finished that, but I don't really know if I'm gonna stream that again. Because it's very, like, to complete that 100% is a very niche thing to do. American Nightmare was interesting. Again, we always have 60 seconds, 60 parsecs. The Batman games, Blair Witch, which some people seem interested in, Borderlands 2's Borderlands the pre-sequel. These are only just games I'm naming off on my personal, want to play, because there's a lot more that I have because of free games and other stuff, but, especially the video game, I beat that twice, but I still love it. Grand Theft Auto 5 and Red Dead Redemption, both the story mode haven't beat. Just cause Killing Floor, And again, I'm not even naming things like Lego Batman, where I'd be like, yeah, I might be interested in that, but, you know, it's not really something I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'll put off buying a game for. You playing Witcher 3 for 2 hours, and got lonely and never played it again. I don't know, that game just, just looking around the world is just so beautiful, and I don't know, it's a really good RPG. It's a solo game.
We'll take trash to this.
I'll punch you in the dick. Paint also hangs out with me, so I don't get lonely, and he says bullshit like that in my ear. Tropican 5, which, you know,
Tropico, not Tropican. It's not about fucking orange juice.
It's about fucking orange juice.
Actually, you can't even grow oranges in the game.
It's a dictatorship orange juice. But those, and Watch Dogs too. But yeah, those are basically just the games that I would say that, you know, and there's Call of Duty, the Battle Royale one, and Among Us, and other bullshit like that, like, hey, if you want to compete, like, you know, stuff. But there's story, there's so much games that I have that I have to play. Like, I don't, like, but I'm not gonna, like, wait till I complete all those to fucking buy Cyberpunk, honestly. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, you know, I definitely have a buffer. And really what it is it's gonna probably be Control, and then, you know, because money is money, you don't have an affinity of it, unless if I win this 400 million lottery ticket thing. Where am I going? Can I borrow him, maybe? Hopefully Witcher 3. Yeah, see him borrow him. Paint. Of course it's gonna borrow you.
Yeah, that's fine. Jump in Discord. I'll talk you through Witcher 3. I don't expect me to give you any guides because I haven't completed that game yet. It is a great game.
Well,
I'm really shit on comment when I say shit like that because, I mean, it's made by the same developer. It uses the same graphics engine, but Cyberpunk.
Well, no, I don't think she's saying like it's a bad game. She gets lonely. You know, it's a solitary game. Unfriend Paint.
But you are right though, Sam. And when you were just walking around, you are just like, holy shit, this world. And
yeah.
And you do the same thing in Cyberpunk, you know, especially with your PC. Oh my fucking god.
And I'm not saying it's not gonna be a game that I probably will get lost. Like you said, when I play it, I will get lost into it.
I'm just looking at this dam right now, and these lighting effects off the rocks, and it's like, and then this prostitute walking across the street. She has a cyber leg, and I feel like that'd be very distracting if I paid for a prostitute. She showed up with a cyber leg.
It's just I love Hitman games. I'm sorry.
It's gonna be in VR, so get a VR headset.
I kind of considered it.
And Barrow wanted to see what it looks like in first person.
Yeah, I don't really know if I need to, but I kind of considered it.
Everyone would be a bald man killing a person with an ice pick. See, you're not answering that question.
No, because I'm not a doctor performing lobotomies. Oh, so speak with more next to the elevator. Wait, where the fuck? The thing with this game is you get lost so easily. And you really shouldn't. That is skill, just a dotted line, follow the path. I need to play Borderlands 3. I spent $100 on the game and I don't need it. Well, see, that's a damn thing. And yes, well, see, that's one. Not Borderlands 3, Borderlands 2. But see, I did buy, and Borderlands 2 I got for free, and I do need to play that. Borderlands 1 I paid for, and barely played it, but it is a good game. But see, yeah. Sometimes you gotta assess that situation. Just be like, yo, I have this game that I paid $100 for. Play that instead of buying a new game. Although, she said she paid Borderlands 3 $100.
What? Oh my Jeeves. Oh my god. If I paid $100 for a game, I'm playing that game all year.
So sad. I paid, like, I don't know if I paid $100 for Hitman 2, but and he kept running back to Deadlight. But see, that's the thing, is like, that's Gamer 101. Spending money on a game, a new game, and then reverting to your old game. Classic style.
Marshall, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is this?
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm coming to help.
Faden? Hold on, I'm staying in the elevator.
That's what I'm saying, like, I'm not spending the money on Hitman 3 like I did on Hitman 2, but I did spend a pretty penny on that one.
Really?
To play it early. Oh god. It's alright, it happens to the best of us. And that's also the thing. I bought a lot of games, and that's why I have such an extensive backlog. Where I bought all these games because I wanted to play them, and then I just kept running back to PUBG. And I honestly would still be running back to PUBG, but they kind of killed it for us. Like, me and Paint played that shit so much.
Cyberpunk will have multiplayer pretty soon.
Yeah, like Grand Theft Auto, which we played for a while too, and then we just dropped it.
Yeah, but I'll always go back to Grand Theft Auto. I'm going back to Grand Theft Auto right now.
But, you know, so I'm just saying, like, I bought all these games. You know, you buy all these games because they're on sale or whatever, or like you're ready to play them because they're pumped up. You buy pre-orders, and then you just result to the game that you're comfortable with. It's honestly like the same thing with like And I would explain it like this. And there's all, you know, I can give a slew of examples. It's like paying a membership fee for a streaming service when all you do is either watch, and I will name us a few shows, which is what a lot of people, you know, statistically wise they say. The Office, Friends, Seinfeld. I could continue naming, but those are like the three big ones. They get the most money from subscription services to be on their subscription service, and why people buy those subscription services, because they just watch them on repeat. But if you're gonna just keep doing that, comparatively, you could just buy that, either the DVDs or the digital content from a site, and own it, like the whole season, which would be cheaper than paying the monthly fees. Especially if that's the one that you just keep watching over and over and over. But people do that too.
Just down the hall.
So hey, we're all susceptible to it. No matter what it is.
There you are. I was starting to worry. Congratulations on your appointment, Director Phaeton. I'm Helen Marshall, head of Bureau Operations. Zachariah's dead then. And I assume you found it.
You know what's crazy about this game?
Just call me Jesse.
What's up?
Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
This lady just
And he
shows
told me
up.
This is through the hotline. Makes sense.
And everyone's just calling her,
this
basically
is-
everyone except for the janitor is
Really?
calling her
Here's the situation.
like
Darling
the
created
new
HRAs in a lab nearby.
head
We
of the
need more if we're gonna
company,
survive this
thing,
attack.
or
My rangers can't secure the lab alone, not against those
commander or
things.
whatever.
We need more
I
firepower.
forget what they actually call her.
At least she seems to know what's going on here.
But like literally, like they all know her. Like all of a sudden,
I can clear out the hiss.
but
I'll be your firepower.
she didn't actually
That's a good
apply for the
answer.
job.
Is she testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them. We'll talk more after you clear out the hiss. Rangers, let her through. We'll have to lock the door behind you. Sorry, but we can't risk a breach. Collins, what's the situation?
Which makes it more and more just think this is shit's all in her mind. And she's just a crazy bitch.
Squad C hasn't made it back. They're still out there, which means we should assume they're KIA, man. When the exit is back through Parakinesia Valley, there's no way we're making it to the
I see Rangers over there. We have to help them.
Know that. Oh. Paint, you slut. You a man slut.
I feel like we have to get off now.
What?
Alright. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Why are you getting off? No, it's not late. Revolution.
I'll talk to you later, dude.
Anarchy.
Revolution doesn't stop me from working.
You just call up, you be like, hey,
I don't even know what the dollar's worth anymore, guys.
No, you just call up and you be like, hey, I tweeted out something yesterday, and now there's 2 big trucks in front of my driveway with Trump flags, and they won't let me get by.
Alright, I'll talk to you.
Bye, B. GT. It says bye to. Oh, he left. I love you, GT. And we're done.
As if you can find anything in this place.
Darling sure found enough places to hide. That weirdo's got labs everywhere.
I see Rangers over there. We have to help them.
Shit got wild, son. What's going on here? What? Son of a bitch. Wait, didn't we claim the other?
We never thought we'd be fighting on our own turf. Seriously. The threshold safe for this. They still turned the house into a threshold, huh? Oh, it's Charles. As if you can find anything in this place.
Darling sure found enough places to hide. Weirdo's got labs everywhere.
No, what the fuck, really?
there's anything in this place that can improve our luck, we ought to try it out. You know, just in case.
Do not touch anything.
Really?
Oh, it's charts. As if you can find anything in this place.
Darling sure found enough places to hide.
Did we get it? And the bed corpse cupcake, you have a great night. Night night. Sleep tight. Kinda wanna finish the thread, but I don't know, this might be a long time. So it took us so long to beat that.
Altered item number 52AE analysis, session 2. I will begin by introducing various stimuli to the item. First, a low voltage electric shock. No response. Next, I will introduce heat via a standard Bunsen burner. No response. Next, a series of solutions will be applied, each with a different value on the pH scale, from 0 to 14.
No, going inside the building.
No response to any value. Next, I will attempt to communicate.
Oh, there we go.
Can you understand me? Can you understand my words? Quack, if you can understand my words. No response. This concludes session 2. You'll need time to prepare further tests.
No, going inside the building. Occupying the balconies. Occupying the center step.
This way to the lab? Okay. You must like these HRAs. Sounds like Darling built them. And most of the things around here. If Marshall can't help us with Dylan, he's our next best bet. Assuming he's not dead. Or taken over by the hiss. You let me here. Any idea how to make it work?
Hello again, Director. It appears we have a new problem.
Director.
We need to get the HRA machine working.
I've replaced a couple of spark plugs, but this looks a bit more complicated.
Darling must have had a system. Randomness isn't in his nature. The punch cards, the symbols, the terminals. How do they connect?
I'll see what I can do.
So, we need to find all the punch cards. Each punch card should correspond to a terminal. These whiteboard drawings may be important. It looks like he was working on something to do with these symbols.
Where's 3?
What do the symbols mean? The prism shattered. Darling's prototypes have a lot of issues. We need a new plan. We need more Blackrock prisms to make this machine work. Darling has another lab down in the Blackrock processing site and maintenance. That must be where he keeps the prisms.
I've been to maintenance already. I can find my way. But how long will that take? Nothing here is simple. I need to ask her now, before I go. I need something from you first. What do you know about Dylan Faden?
I knew this was coming. Lives are at stake here, and we need this machine working to save those lives. Once that is done, Director Faden, then we can talk.
She's right. As much as I don't want to admit it.
Or she could have just said what she knew.
Fine. I'll get the prisms first. Dylan will have to wait just a little longer. But don't call me Director. Jesse is fine.
I'll call you Faden. Here, you'll need this keycard.
Thanks. Emily Pope has set up a base in Executive. Once I have the prism, I'll meet you there.
Right. I'll move out immediately. And keep an eye out for Darling. Finding him might be the key to stopping the hiss.
It was just one large-scale HRA. It's there now. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us and keeping us from being wiped out.
And also the... Oh, there we go!
Here, this will lead back to Central Research.
Alright guys, I'm gonna head off for the night. Thanks for watching GT, Paint Butler, Corpse Cupcake, Mark Ivory, Great Sky Troll, everyone lurking, working, twerking, Excalibur, everyone on this list. I hope you guys have a great night, and I'll see you in the morrow. Today was a wild day, and you know, at least we got to get away from it a little bit. Have a little fun. But peace out.